My name is Grace. This is my story. It is a simple story. It is an emotional story. It is easy to understand. Please listen calmly. I am a teacher. I teach English. I work at a small school. The school is quiet. The rooms are simple. The days are calm. Every morning I wake up early. I get ready for work. I drink water. I eat a small breakfast. I leave my home. I walk to the bus stop. I take the bus to school. The bus is often full. People are quiet in the morning. Some people look tired. Some people look calm. I sit and think. I think about my class. I think about my students. They are beginners. They learn English slowly. They try very hard. I like that. I arrive at school. I open my classroom. I clean the board. I put my books on the desk. I take a deep breath. I feel ready. My students come in. They say hello. I say hello back. They sit down. They open their books. The room is quiet. I start the class. I speak slowly. I use simple words. I repeat many times. I want them to understand. I want them to feel calm. One student sits in the front. His name is Luke. He is quiet. He listens very carefully. He looks at the board. He looks at me. Luke does not talk much. He raises his hand sometimes. He asks simple questions. He tries to say the words right. He makes mistakes. That is okay. I help Luke. I help all my students. That is my job. That is my role. I feel good about it. I feel calm. At first, Luke is just a student, nothing more. I do not think much. I do not feel anything strange. I only teach. I only help. Days pass. Classes continue. The routine stays the same. Teach. Listen. Repeat. I like my routine. It feels safe. It feels simple. I do not expect change. I do not expect problems. I do not expect feelings. But something small begins. Very small. Almost nothing. I do not notice it at first. I only feel quiet moments. I only feel short pauses. This is the beginning. This is where it starts. Slow, calm / simple. The days continue. The weeks pass slowly. I teach the same class. I see the same faces. I hear the same words. Everything feels normal. Every class starts the same way. I greet the students. They greet me back. We sit. We open the books. We begin. I speak slowly. I repeat words. I point to the board. I smile when they try. I wait when they need time. I never rush them. Luke always listens. He looks focused. He looks calm. He writes carefully. He follows every word. He does not look away. Sometimes I ask a question. Luke raises his hand. He answers slowly. His voice is soft. His words are simple. His answers are correct. I say, "Good job, Luke." He smiles a little. Not a big smile. Just a small one. I nod. The class continues. After class, students leave. They walk out in pairs. They talk quietly. They laugh sometimes. I stay in the room. I organize my desk. Luke stays sometimes. He waits near the door. He looks unsure. Then he speaks. He asks about a word. He asks about homework. I explain again. I use simple words. I point to the book. I speak slowly. He listens closely. He says thank you. He always says thank you. He looks at me when he speaks. His eyes are calm, not loud, not strong, just calm. I do not think much about it. I help many students. This is normal. This is my job. I feel fine. I feel nothing strange, but one day I notice something. It is small, very small. When Luke is not in class, the room feels different, more quiet. I tell myself it is nothing. Students are sometimes absent. This is normal. I continue the lesson. I speak the same way, but I feel less energy. The next day, Luke comes back. He sits in the front. He opens his book. I feel relief. I do not know why. I do not ask why. I see him listen again. I hear his soft voice. I feel calm again. The class feels right. The room feels full. Everything feels balanced. That night, I think at home. I sit alone. I drink water. I think about my day. I think about my class. I think about Luke. I stop myself. I say no. He is a student. I am a teacher. This is simple. I go to sleep. But my mind stays awake. Just a little. Just a moment. I feel confused. I feel quiet questions. I feel something new. I do not name it. I do not touch it. I let it pass. Or I try to. A new week starts. I go back to school. I follow my routine. Nothing looks different. Nothing sounds different. But I feel different. In class, I notice Luke more. Not on purpose. It just happens. I see when he arrives. I see where he sits. I see how he listens. I speak to the class. I explain a simple lesson. Short sentences. Easy words. I repeat again and again. The students follow. Luke looks at me. Not in a strange way. Not in a strong way. Just with attention. Just with care. Just with focus. When I ask a question, Luke waits. He thinks, then he answers. Slowly, clearly. I say his name more often. Luke, please read. Luke, good answer. I do not notice at first, but later I do. I feel my voice change. I stop myself. I speak to other students more. I move around the room. I keep distance. I stay professional. I stay calm. But small moments continue. Very small moments. Our eyes meet. Then they move away. No words. No smiles. Just silence. Silence feels heavy. Silence feels loud. I do not like it. I do not hate it. I just feel it. One day Luke comes late. The class starts without him. I feel nervous. I do not know why. I check the door. I continue teaching. Luke arrives. He says sorry. His voice is low. I nod. I say, please sit. My heart feels fast. I notice my hands. They feel warm. I feel strange. This is not normal. This is not right. I take a deep breath. After class, Luke stays again. He asks a simple question, about a sentence, about a word. I explain. My voice is slow. He listens very close. Too close, I step back. I smile politely. I end the talk. I say goodbye. That night I cannot sleep well. I think too much. I say the truth in my mind. I feel something. I do not want to feel it, but it is there. I say it clearly to myself. I fell for my student, not in action, not in words, only in feeling. Only in my heart. I feel scared. I feel ashamed. I feel human. The next days are hard. I try to act normal. I try to be the same teacher. I smile. I explain. I repeat. Inside I feel tension. I feel fear. I feel confusion. I do not share this. I do not speak about it. I keep it inside. In class, I keep distance. I do not look at Luke much. I speak to all students equally. I walk to the back of the room. I change seats sometimes. I stay focused. Luke notices. I think he does. He looks confused. He raises his hand less. He speaks less. The room feels different. This makes me feel worse. I do not want to hurt him. I do not want to confuse him. I only want to teach. I only want peace. I only want calm. One day Luke does not come. He is absent. The chair in front is empty. I feel heavy. I feel guilty. I feel wrong. I teach the lesson. I speak slowly. The students listen, but my mind is not there. My words feel empty. The class feels long. After class, I sit alone. I look at the empty chair. I breathe deeply. I make a decision, a simple decision, a clear one. I will stay professional. I will keep distance. I will not feed this feeling. I will respect my role. I will protect him. I will protect myself. The next day, Luke returns. He sits in the front. He looks unsure. I smile softly. I greet him like others. Nothing more. During class, I speak clearly. I repeat words. I point to the board. I avoid eye contact. I stay focused. I feel control. Luke listens. He writes. He follows the lesson. He does not stay after class. He leaves with others. I feel relief. Days pass again. The feeling does not grow. It stays quiet. It stays inside. It stays under control. I feel proud. But one afternoon, Luke comes back. He stands at the door. He looks nervous. He wants to speak. I freeze. He says my name. Grace. Just my name. My heart reacts. I stay calm outside. I listen. He thanks me for my patience, for my kindness, for my help. His words are simple, but they touch me. I smile. I say, "You are welcome." I say, "Keep studying." I say, "You are doing well." I end the talk. I turn away. That night, I cry softly. Not loud, not long, just a few tears. I accept the truth. I must let go. Time moves forward. Days become weeks. Weeks become months. Life continues. School continues. I continue. I keep my routine. I wake up early. I go to work. I teach my classes. I go home. I rest. The feeling is still there, but it is quiet now. It does not control me. It does not grow. It just stays, small and soft. Luke keeps coming to class. He listens. He studies. He improves. His English gets better. I notice his progress. I feel proud, not in a strange way, in a teacher way, in a calm way. I did my job. I helped him learn. We speak less after class, only when needed, only about lessons, only about words, no personal talk, no long looks. This makes things easier, clear, simple, safe. I like safe. I need safe. One morning, the school feels busy. Students talk more. Teachers move fast. There is news. Something is changing. I feel it. The head teacher speaks to us. There is a new schedule. Some classes will change. Some students will move. Some teachers will change rooms. I listen carefully. My class list changes. Some names leave. Some names stay. I read the list slowly. My heart beats fast. I see Luke's name. Luke will not be in my class anymore. He will move to another level, another teacher, another room. I feel shock. I feel sadness. I feel relief, both at the same time. I breathe in. I breathe out. I stay quiet. That day I teach the class. I look at Luke. I do not say anything. He does not know yet. Only I know. I carry the secret. I watch him read. I watch him speak. I watch him smile. I feel grateful. I feel proud. I feel pain. After class, I sit alone. I think, this is good. This is right. Distance is good. Change is good. I prepare myself for the last days, for calm goodbye, for no drama, for no words, just time. The feeling softens. It becomes lighter. I feel more free. I feel more strong. I feel more like myself. Something is ending. Something is also healing. The next days are quiet. I know the change is coming. I accept it. I do not fight it. I let the days pass. Luke does not know yet. He comes to class as usual. He sits in the front. He opens his book. He listens carefully. I teach calmly. I enjoy the simple moments. The sound of pages, the soft voices, the slow reading, the calm rhythm, the normal class. I do not look at Luke too much, but sometimes I do, just a second, just to remember, just to feel, then I move on. One afternoon, Luke stays after class. This time, I do not stop him. He looks nervous. He holds his book tight. He waits. I stand still. He speaks slowly. He says he feels ready. He says his English is better. He says thank you again. His voice is honest. His words are simple. I nod. I say I am proud. I say he worked hard. I say he should continue. I keep my tone calm. I keep my distance. Then I tell him. I say the class will change. I say he will move on. I say it is good news. I say he is ready. I smile softly. Luke looks surprised. Then he smiles. A real smile. A happy smile. He says he is excited. He says thank you again. He does not ask questions. He does not look back. He feels confident. He feels strong. I see growth. I see success. When he leaves, the room feels empty, but also light. I sit down. I breathe deeply. I feel peace. The last class arrives. Luke is there. I teach as usual. I do not change anything. No special words. No special looks. At the end, I say goodbye. I say it to everyone. I say it with a smile. Luke looks at me. He nods. Then he leaves. I stay alone. I clean the board. I close the books. I turn off the light. I walk out slowly. I do not look back. Outside, the air feels fresh. I walk home calmly. My heart feels quiet. The feeling is still there, but it is weaker. It no longer hurts. I did the right thing. I chose care. I chose respect. I chose growth. For him, for me, this chapter is closed. Another will begin. A new term begins. New students arrive. New faces sit in the room. The chairs feel full again. The room feels alive. I feel ready. I stand in front of the class. I introduce myself again. My name is Grace. I am your teacher. I speak slowly. I smile. The students listen. Some look nervous. Some look tired. Some look curious. I understand them. I was like that once. I start the lesson. Simple words. Short sentences. Clear sounds. I repeat often. I wait. The class moves slowly. That is good. Slow is safe. Slow is clear. I want them to feel calm. I want them to feel okay. Sometimes I think of Luke. Not often. Just sometimes. Like a quiet memory. It does not hurt. It just exists. I see a student in the front. He listens carefully, like Luke did. I notice it. I smile softly. Then I move on. I do not compare. I do not go back. I stay here, in this room, with this class, with this moment. After class, I go home. I cook simple food. I sit by the window. I watch the street. People walk by. Life continues. I feel calm, more calm than before. I feel strong. I feel clear. I trust myself again. I trust my choices. One evening, I see a message from the school. It is short. It says thank you. It says good work. I smile. I think about teaching, about listening, about patience. This is my path. This is my place. I accept it. The past stays in the past. It taught me something. About care. About limits. About feelings. I learned quietly. I sleep well that night. No heavy thoughts. No fear. Just rest. Just quiet. Just peace. The next morning I wake up ready. Ready to teach. Ready to listen. Ready to guide. Ready to continue. Life is simple again, and that feels good. The days move on. My routine stays strong. I like routine. It helps me focus. It helps me breathe. It helps me teach. I arrive at school early. I open the classroom. I clean the board. I place the books. I check the chairs. Everything feels ready. The students come in. They greet me. I greet them back. They sit down. They open their books. We begin again. I speak with care. I speak with patience. I speak with calm. I use easy words. I repeat sounds. I give time. I watch my students learn. I see small progress. I see shy smiles. I see effort. This makes me happy. This is enough. Sometimes I remember Luke, not his face, not his voice, just the lesson. The lesson about limits. The lesson about choice. I learned to pause. I learned to step back. I learned to choose right. This makes me stronger. This makes me better. As a teacher, as a person. One afternoon I walk home slowly. The sky is soft. The air is calm. I feel light. I feel free. I think about my students. They trust me. They listen to me. They learn with me. This is important. I respect it. I remind myself, feelings come and go. Choices stay. Actions matter. Care matters. Respect matters. At home, I sit with a warm drink. I rest. I breathe. I smile quietly. I feel peace. I am still Grace. I am still a teacher. I still teach English. I still care deeply. But I am balanced now. I am clear. Tomorrow I will teach again. I will listen again. I will guide again. That is my role. That is my path. And I am okay with that. Time passes quietly. Life feels steady. I do not rush. I do not worry. I stay present. I stay calm. Each morning feels familiar. The same streets, the same sounds, the same steps. This comfort helps me. This comfort stays. At school, I feel grounded. The classroom feels safe. The walls feel warm. The light feels soft. I belong here. I know this place. I teach with care. I listen with patience. I repeat with kindness. I wait when students need time. I never judge. I always encourage. The students relax. They trust the rhythm. They trust my voice. They follow the lesson. They grow slowly. They grow surely. I see small wins, a clear sound, a correct word, a brave answer. These moments matter. They build confidence. I remember how it felt to be unsure, to be afraid, to need time. I give them that time. I give them space. After class, I stay alone sometimes. I organize papers. I clean the desk. I enjoy the quiet. It helps me think. I think about choices, about calm decisions, about doing what is right. I feel proud, not loud pride, quiet pride. I do not look back with pain. I look back with learning. The past is gentle now. It does not pull me. It does not speak. It rests. One evening I walk past the school. The building is silent. The lights are off. I smile softly. I feel complete. I know who I am. I know what I do. I teach. I guide. I support. That is enough. I breathe deeply. I keep walking. The night is calm. My heart is calm. My mind is clear. I am ready. Ready for tomorrow. Ready for new stories. Ready for new voices. Ready to listen. Ready to teach. The next day comes softly. I wake up without stress. I feel rested. I feel clear. I feel present. I feel ready. I prepare for the day. Simple clothes, simple food, simple thoughts. I like simple things. They help me focus. I walk to school again. The street is quiet. The air is fresh. My steps are slow. My mind is calm. My heart is steady. In the classroom, students wait for me. They look at me. They trust me. I smile at them. We begin. I speak slowly. I speak clearly. I repeat when needed. I pause when needed. I see understanding. I see comfort. This is why I teach, not for speed, not for pressure, but for calm learning, for listening, for confidence. At the end of the day, I feel satisfied, not tired, not heavy, just complete, just human. I think about stories, simple stories, emotional stories, stories like mine, stories you can understand, stories you can feel. If you are listening now, thank you for staying. Thank you for listening calmly. Thank you for trusting the story. You are doing well. You are learning. If you liked this story, you can listen to more. There are many stories here. Simple.com, easy to understand. You can subscribe to the channel. You can come back anytime. You can listen again. You can relax and learn. You are always welcome here. You can also leave a comment. Tell me how you felt. Tell me if you understood. Tell me if it helped you. Your words matter. Your listening matters. This story ends here, but another story waits. A new voice, a new feeling, a new calm moment. Thank you for listening.